Challenges that you face when you build that platform.
Yes, I really like that. I will explain what is the equation. The equation is in mathematics. You know, to have a result, you need to solve the unknown, some things that you didn't know. And that is the equation. You have something that you unknow, and you want your result. That's the reason why I created this. This is a mastermind for six and seven figures earner.
Welcome to the Unlock Potential, where we dive into the journey of those who are reshaping the world of entrepreneurship. My name is Kevin Raphael. Today, I'm really honored and excited to have Jonas Diop with me tonight. He's a master strategist and a mentor who has transformed the entrepreneur landscape across the world. So, Jonas, thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks to you to have me on your show. And I'm happy right here to be here and to share what is my journey and what is my philosophy.
Nice. Well, let's jump right in, Jonas. Jonas, can you share what inspired you to start your business into a business strategy and development?
Okay, first of all, I want to thank my mom for it because I come from an entrepreneurial family. So my mom, when she was 28, she already has 3 hair salon and one perfume store. So that was the deal. So I was raised in the business and I grew up in the business. So I start to do a business since I was very young, at the age of 4. I start with the POG and with what's the name in English? But in French, it's les billes. So
Beatles, I think.
yes, something like that. And I'm starting to do business with the game in the school. So you trade cards, you trade pugs, and you trade for some Prince de Lu or something to bite, something to drink. So that was my first journey. And why I started really to focus on business mastery, on business architecture, it's because some people come to me and say, "Oh, you do this." So I had my first real business at 19 years old. I was in university.
Okay.
I'm doing economics degree, and I started to do jewelry. So I was an artisan, and I'm making jewelry. I'm making bracelet, necklace, and all of these things. First of all, to be fresh, to have the style, and to shine. But some people come to me and say, "Okay, I want this too." And I start to sell it. So with the Shambhala. Shambhala was a huge revolution in jewelry because so many celebrities start to wear it. Okay. Shambhala bracelet like Jay-Z, like Riri, like every kind of celebrities. And I starting to do my hustle with this kind of business. I make a lot of money.
Okay.
When you are able to do 50 grand a month, that's a lot of money at 19 years old.
Wait a minute. You said 50, not 15. 50.
50, 50 grand.
50 grand a month. Okay.
50 grand.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Basically, it's really simple because you start to do a bracelet. The bracelet only costs 10 to 20 euros because I was in France, I was in Paris.
Okay.
And you sell it for 400 euros.
Okay. Okay.
So you met 20x. That was crazy. And I had one of my favorite customers. It's a Russian customers, and he has in Russia he has jewelry stores, and when he purchased by thousand of bracelet.
Okay, how were you able to how were you able to produce that many jewelry for this customer?
So basically, he called me 2 weeks before he's coming to Paris and say, yes, I need 1,000, 2,000 bracelet. So I go to the store, to my supplier with the beads and everything to do the jewelry. And during 2 weeks, I was at my place doing bracelets. For
you
9 a.m.
You were making your own jewelry?
Yes. I was an artisan with my own hand.
Wow.
So I'm making the bracelet to 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And when he's coming, say, okay, I like that. I take this, I take that. And he, he pay us a lot. So that's what's crazy. And some people say, oh, you were able to do that with nothing, bootstrapping from your own cave, from your own chambers, my own tiny room in university. I just start. And
so when you were making those jewelry, you mentioned university. Were you still going in school between that time?
yes, I going in school. I was in Nanterre, Paris 10 Nanterre University in economics. I'm going to school, but I have a busy life. I'm going to school. After school, I'm meeting my customers, and after I'm meeting my customers, because I have so much people from the nightlife, DJs, celebrities, and something like that, I go to Disney club, to clubs, to see the DJ performing and wearing my jewelry. That was crazy. At this time, I was just a young man that was just crazy enough to do that. After right now, I'm nearly 35 years old, but at 19 years old, you lost your mind. You lost your mind with the money, with the parties, with everything like that. And some people come to me and say, oh, you do that. And I explain. And I started to explain. And eventually, some people say, I want to pay you to explain me that. I say, okay, that's another business. And I'm starting to do that. After I pursue my studies right here in Montreal in communication, and I go to the firm, Maxime Victor. I was a student to learn entrepreneurial journey right here in Canada. And after that, I become a trainer in its firm. And some people come to me and say, okay, I want to learn what is the entrepreneurial way to do that. We have a program in this firm, but some people say, yes, I really like the program, but I want to have your own way to do that. Your insight.
Mm.
And at this time, I was just a trainer and a personal development coach, and I switched to be a business architect to help them to perform.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry if I make some mistakes. My native language, my first language, it's French. Right now, I perform in English.
Well, that's nothing new based on what your life story has been ever since you said you started at 4 years old. Well, that's just another challenge that you go through. You'll do your best, and you by doing your best all through your life, you accomplish some amazing things, and you're just following that flow. Wow. From 4 years old, marbles to jewelries to entrepreneurial school programs here, and from there, people still wanted to learn about your way to do business. That's amazing.
Yes, but I want to add about this. You see, a lot of people in social media say, okay, I have success, I have success, I have success. I starting my business at 3 years old, 4 years old, and many of them are liars. Why?
Yeah.
Because they didn't tell about all of the failures and the mistake they made.
Mhm.
I made a lot of mistakes. That's the reason why I am able to talk in front of you, because I have some scar, business scar. I lost a lot of money. I lost some friends, because when you are in business, everybody come to you when you're making money. But when you don't have any money, you lost some friends.
Mhm.
And I want to say that because if I see me in the 10 years, I want to have this message for the younger generation. I see so many people, yes, I make 1 million in 3 months. You can do the same. They are all liars, because you need to understand what is the process and how you can sustain your business. Some people, yes, they made 1 million in sales. But what is the revenue? What is the profit? Are they able to have this profit and to continue to have this profit? No. I just want to share that with you. Back then, in 2016, I just started my podcast, Dieu devient un conquérant. And I wanted to have the huge guest, one after the other, one after the other. And I see this man, this young marketer. He had plenty of success. And I reach him. I say, I want to have you at the part of my podcast to be my guest.
Mhm.
Are you okay? And he starts to say, yes, I don't know. I'm very busy, but what is your audience? All the bullshit. Basically, that was a bullshit. And I say, why? He's so obsessed with the numbers and everything like that, because I had one people that you know right now, because he became a billionaire, not a millionaire, a billionaire. That was Luc Poirier. Luc Poirier was on my podcast and he only said, okay, I have time for this day. Let's do it. And this man say, okay, yes, I need too much attitude. And I say, okay, never mind. You will never be on my podcast. And few weeks after, I met him at a chilling with one of my friends. And you see, all the marketers were here, and some marketers, I say, okay, yes, congratulations. I saw that on 24, 28 hours, you made $300,000 for your launch. And he said, yes. And he was not aware that I was here. And he didn't see me before. So he don't know that I was a guy that say, yes, you can come to my podcast. And he start to explain what is really about. Say, yes, I met 300,000, but I was not in incorporation. I say, okay, it was not incorporated. 56% go to the RSC, to the taxes, to the impôt. Another way,
I see it. Yeah.
his product was a high risk product.
Okay.
So the processing payment was not 3%, that was 11%.
Okay.
His payment processor took 11%.
Okay.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So after all of that, we ask, what was your profit? Under 50,000. He claimed to do 300,000, but his profit, why? Because he paid for the ads, he paid for the advertisement, he paid for the copywriting, he paid for the automation, he paid for the tools. And all of this lie belong to social network. Yes, I met 3,000 in 2 days. Bunch of liars.
Well, you're right that a lot of people on social media, they're showing a lot of flashes, and they're renting a lot of houses, cars, just to show that they make a lot of money and stuff like that. And it's not real at the end of the day. Um, but when I looked into your into your LinkedIn profile, I noticed that you also created a platform called L'Equation. What what is it, and what were the major challenges that you faced when you built that platform?
Yes, I really like that. I will explain what is the equation. The equation is in mathematics. You know, to have a result, you need to solve the unknown.
Mhm.
Some things that you didn't know. And that is the equation. You have something that you unknow, and you want your result. That's the reason why I created this. This is a mastermind for six and seven figures earner. I have my own mentors that are in this platform. So they will tell the truth. They already go through this process to make 6, 7, 8 figures.
Okay.
And I wanted to make this mastermind because I want to tell the truth. I want to share what you need to reach his level. And when you talk with someone at the beginning level, it just needs to make money. On the second level, you need to make your process, and to have your process and your operating system. And at the third level, it's all about automation and human resources. But some people want to scale to 6, 7 figures and don't know what are their process, how to have automation, how to delegate, how to build a team, how to have a high value offer. And all of these things, the knowledge, the skills, and the implementation, that we did that. We did, and we're doing that in the equation.
Okay. So the equation is basically a group of entrepreneurs that are willing to go through the three levels, as you said: money, system, and automation, to be able to reach an income of 6 to 7 figures. That's what it is.
Yes, it's a scaling mastermind.
Okay. And
so
what
we discuss about scaling strategies.
Okay. Okay. And what were the challenges that you faced through when you created that platform, that mastermind?
First of all, to convince my mentors, because they already had their mastermind.
Okay.
The second thing is to be able to position myself as an authority.
Okay.
So I make plenty of conferences. Some of them with 100 and 1,000 people. I wrote a book.
Okay.
I changed life of many people. But as a Black man, as a Black entrepreneur, and as not a flashy guys, some people disrespect me, don't know what is my legacy. So I say, okay, I will do that. Some people will question me about that, and I will show them what is the truth about that. What is the truth about that? And what is true about that?
Okay. And how were you able? I know that you mentioned that one of the challenges was to convince those entrepreneurs to you come to your platform when they already had their own? How were you able to do that?
With GV partnership, profit
With
sharing.
Profit sharing? Okay.
And one of the first things, I'm here to promote also their project.
Okay.
So they are able to give me some time, some value to have more people, to reach more people.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, okay, I need just 1 hour of your time every month. Okay, I give that to you. And why they give that to me? Not about only reach more people, show the offer, but also because I had built a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, okay. And as a student, I ask to them my my problems, what I want, why I want to solve. And they say, okay, I will show you how to do that on this platform, on the equation.
Nice. Now, can you talk about a moment or a decision that you took that really changed your entrepreneur journey? Do you have any example of successful strategy that you used to show that a decision or something that you did that really was key for your entrepreneur journey?
I have just one. This one is I don't care. I don't care what was the result before. I don't care about what people thinking about what I'm doing. I'm doing my business for myself to enjoy my life. So I don't care. I just launch, 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 launch. After that, I learn about my mistake and my victories. So I launch, I made my first book right here. It is a book, a great book. Yes. It is a life-changing book. Yes. It is my best book that I write down. No. But I did this book in under 1 week. And I launched this book. So right now, I master the process to launch a book, to write down a book. And I don't have the time for any doubt to say, okay, I really need to do this. I really need to do that. No, I go with my instinct.
You know what? That's a pretty good quality to have because one of my challenges is that when I start something, I want it to be perfect, and I overthink, I overwork on something, and it's kind of I'm thinking so much on what I'm doing that I don't launch it. At some point, I decided to do. You know what? It's good to work on something so it can be perfect, but it will never be perfect. So at some point, I decided to do. You know what? At some point, when I work on something, I'm gonna use. I remember one of my boss was telling me that you know what? You need to adopt a mentality of good enough. You're not lazy when you work on something. You do your best, but at some point you have to question yourself: is that good enough? If it is yes, then then launch it and move to the next step. So that's
That's
something
it.
that I've been working for many years, that I'm getting better, but still it's it's a work in, it's still a work in it will always be a work in progress, because that's the way I am. I'm a perfectionist. But that's when that boss, his name was Karim, when I was working at Math Science, and he gave me that tip. It's, Kevin, you're really good on what you're doing, but you overthink and you overwork on stuff. You need to adopt the good enough process. So that's obviously something that you don't have an issue with. The fact that you lunch, which is a good thing, because at some point something's gonna work. And the thing that do, you take a note of it. The thing that don't, you take a note of it and you make sure you don't repeat it the next time. So that's a really good thing that you already have adapted. That's part of you, kind of. That's really cool.
I'm like Apple. You know, Apple launched their product, and when they launch, they are not perfect as any iPhone or something like that. But they get feedback, they get criticism, and with that, they built a better product. So they launch an iPhone, and 6 months after, you will have this same iPhone with the S version. That's it. And it's the same with the iOS and all of these things. So I take the Apple strategy to launch, to have a feedback, to adapt, and to build better.
Mm.
So if you do that, you will progress toward victories over that you over analyze. And that's the reason why I start to launch many things. And I want to say something right here. I will launch on the second part of 2024 a lot of things. A lot of things is coming.
Oh, okay.
It's a promise.
Okay. Anything that you can share with us today, or we just have to wait for it to come out?
Just see me in action. Just see me in action.
Well, let's keep in touch with Jonas. That's the main thing, because he's about to launch something amazing in the next few months. So, Jonas, could you share a story with us where you used a strategy that really helped your business improve?
Okay, I will give you a growth hack. If you apply this, you will make a ton of money in short period of time, but you can do that every time. And even my cats want to know that. So it's really simple. You just need to launch an offer, but you do it in the private mode. And it's really simple. Like network marketing, you need to apply this same rule. Urgency and enthusiasm. Urgence et enthousiasme. That is the both way to get it. And what you did is just you post stories on your social media about that you launch your project or your offer. and you will see who watch it, who interact with it, like, share, and something like that. And everybody that see it, look about it, share it, have an interaction with him, with that publication, you read them in a private message, and you say, I choose only 10 people to start with, and I choose you. Do you want to be a part of that? And don't worry about the price. That will be a gift for you. And every people say, okay, I want to know more. I took a virtual coffee with them and say, okay, this is my offer. You have this. That is the value. That is the price. But I choose you. I cut this in half. 50% off. And I did that few years ago when I just started my business.
Okay.
In a day, I make $17,000 in a day.
17,17?
17,000.
Okay.
More of that, but I want to more that 17,000. But what I did, I just reach every people for that. Yes, I have this, 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 I have this. And on the same day, I have 20 calls. I close 11 calls. And my program was $3,000. But if they pick right now, it's only 15,000.
Yeah.
So 1,500. I don't know about the 100, the 1,000, the million, the billions. I'm joking. But that was 50% off.
Mm-hmm.
And I close the deal like that.
Okay.
It's just a growth hack. But if you want to have success, it's just a numbers game. Some people say, okay, you need to contact. How many people have you reached? Or I try on 10 people. I try it on almost 40 people to have my sales. And I will continue until of my sales.
So if I understood, you created a story that you're launching a product, and whoever interacted with that story, you send them a DM saying that.
Not a DM. Because it's not a DM with message. It's a call.
Or you call them.
Call them.
Oh, okay.
You can DM them, but I pick my phone, I call them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I just saw that you interact me with my publication. So right now, I'm launching the one of my biggest, most awesome offer that I ever had. Do you want to be a part of it? I chose you. Oh,
that's grinding. Yeah.
What is your offer? What is all about? Okay. Have you got 10 minutes? Yes, I've got 10 minutes. Explain to me. I have this. That will be so amazing. Okay. And what is the deal? It's 3,000 It's 150.
Okay.
Are you in or are you in?
I like that. Are you in or are you in? Oh, uh, you focus a lot of strategy positioning and regular income. How do you help companies figure out and apply these ideas?
You know, first of all, when I talk with someone, I say, introduce me, your company. Tell me more about your company. And he
Okay.
tell me, okay, I am in this domain. Okay. But you tell me about the domain. You tell me about the offer. But you don't tell me about your ecosystem. And
Okay.
when I talk to them, okay, I have this offer, this product, and okay, but you are just able to monetize on this because you don't understand all your ecosystem. If you have a business around the product, you need to develop a service. If you have a service, you need to develop a product. You need to develop affiliate. If you don't produce a service, or you are not able to do a product or a service, you can do an affiliate. I will explain that with an example that will be more clear. I apologize, my English is so bad. I did a gym session, but I'm here with you.
That's okay. Don't worry about it, Jonas.
Okay, I had a minty.
Okay.
We will call her Vanessa.
Okay.
So she's a coach, a fitness coach. I say, okay, Vanessa, what is your business? She said, okay, I'm a fitness coach. I said, okay, you're a fitness coach. So what are you doing? She said, yes, you can train with me. It's $60 an hour. I said, okay, but you trade time right now. What is your business? She said, oh, it's a fitness business. Je dis, it's not a fitness business. It's a health business.
Hmm.
So what are you doing right now? She said, yes, I'm doing training blueprint and everything. I say, what else? I do gym tracking. I say, what else? That's it. I say, okay. So you want to make some money with that? Yes. So you have a services? Yes. What is your product? I don't understand. I don't sell product. What is your product, Vanessa? I don't get it. Okay. Do you have digital product? What is digital product? Do you have online trainings? Ah, no, I don't have the online trainings. It's a core of your business. You need to digitalize yourself. I say, okay. So, first of all, we will make some digital products, online training. Yes, but what is it's all about? Okay. Booty training for girls. That's what they want that. Yes. And a back training, back pain training for everybody. Oh, yes, that's cool. Everybody have back pain and that's it. And we started with that. After I say, okay, what is your next step? Are you doing fitness tracking? You say, yes. Are you doing that? Yes, I have an impedance. Okay, I got it. So You selling the way meters les balances. I say, okay, I got it. Yes, the scale. So you selling, are you selling a scale? No, I have an impedance scale, the coin, and I will see what is the difference, what is the evolution. I say, why you don't sell the scale? She said, I don't know, I don't produce that. Okay, where do you buy the scale? Oh, okay, come to this website, go down on the footer of the website, click, you have an affiliate links that you can product. Oh, I don't know. Yes, sign up as an affiliate. So right now, what you, on your offer, what you give is the tool to do the fitness tracking. So she start to vend the scale. She start to vend the weight. She start to sell all these tools around that. She start to sell a mattress that's called a pod or something like that. Is a 3,000 to 4,000 mattress that cooler your body for your sleep and everything like that. She started doing that too. So she understands what is the ecosystem, right? And after that, I say, what else? Oh, I see that I'm wearing Gymshark's product on myself. I see I'm wearing Nike. Okay. We will find the supplier of Gymshark's. We will find the supplier of Nikes. And she launched her brand, a sports apparel brands, right? And after that, I say, okay, do you take some supplements? Yes, for sure. Okay. Do you sell supplements? Oh no, I don't sell supplements, but I want to partner with a brand. I say, no. Let's see how to launch a supplement product. And we will figure out. We have a platform site called supplyful.com. It's a drop shipping, white label supplements. It's a high quality, FDA approved.
Okay.
Supplements. That one of the biggest supplier of supplements. And she started to white label her supplements. So right now she has her business about supplements. So we develop supplements, sport apparel brands, online training, new kind of offer. And right now, she writes some books about training. All of that. She was at 60 per hour. Right now, she's 300 for 30 minutes. So basically, we 10x her business. Call me Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone, call me if you know how to 10.
That's a perfect example of diversifying. As soon as you brought the to that coach the attention that she was in a health business. Everything that's connected to health it's reachable. You can use that to sell either a service or product online, and he doesn't even have to do the work through
Yes.
affiliates to other to further furnitures and stuff like that. Wow. Okay.
If you are an affiliate, you don't need to manage the logistics. If you do white label and drop shipping, you don't need to manage the logistics. Right? We're so powerful. We build the brand. It's almost free. And after what she did, she go to Shopify and she did a Shopify boutiques for social networks, not a real one, just to sell on social networks. It's only $7 per month.
Oh. Wow. That's
So we
amazing.
did bootstrapping. It's a
Yeah.
bootstrapping business.
Wow. It's amazing. Um, that that wow, you brought a lot of things, a lot of good ideas, and it's amazing. So we, sadly, we are at the end of our podcast. We could talk more and more. There's no way that's only going to be the only episode. I have to bring you back to talk about more because wow. Um, so you mentioned a book. You have a book called Now or Never. Um, to be able to develop a high-ranking mindset. What is one core message you hope readers take away from that book?
It's now or never. So just do it right now. It's now or never. Some people say, I will have, I will travel when I will be uh, uh, retired. And I want to share that with you. It's a difficult things to share with you, but it's real. It's happened in my family.
Okay.
Few years ago, on the 31st December, I have my brother that called me few times, and I didn't answer. I don't answer to the call, and I see 5 calls. I say, what the heck? I
On
call
December
him.
31st, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
December 30. I call him. I say, okay. And anything it's happened to mom? He say, no, not to mom, but my sister-in-law, his spouse, lost her mom
Okay.
this day. Her mom, it's one of the nicest person I ever met. She worked a lot to provide for her family. And she died at 1 or 2 years about to be retired. I was in shock. Right now, when I tell you that I'm sad, but I'm pissed off. Why? Because she was so focused to provide for her family, she doesn't ever have time for her. And we will just looking to, okay, she will be retired, she will go. That never happened. And some people say yes, in the future, in the future, in the future. We don't know the future.
Yeah.
The only things that we know, it's right now. So if you do, you move. Do it now. Just do it now. You don't have the time to ask yourself, it's good or not. Just do it. And if you just need some motivation to do something, as Gary Vaynerchuk says, memento mori. Memento mori. You need to remember that you will die, that you will lose your life. When you have this pressure, this fear, you will do, you move. Oh, I need to wait to talk to this person. I need to wait to do this move. I need to wait to have my dream life. I need to wait for what? You wait a second. Second after second, it's a minute. Minute after minute, it's an hour. Hour after hour, it's a day. Day after day, it's a week. Week after weeks, it's a month. Month after month, it's a years. Years after years, it's your life. And at the end of your life, you have this regret. Oh, I was young. I can do this. I can do that. Right now, I don't have any more power, any more strength to do that. The retirement, it's a lie. Retirement, it's a lie. Every 2 or 3 years, they put another 2 years, another 3 years. When you understand that, you say, okay, let's go. Let's do it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, in our culture, in our society, I can say it's the younger generation start to enjoy way more than the generation before, because they want to enjoy their life, younger and younger. But we sometimes we treat ourselves like gods. We think that we know when we were born, and we know when we will die. So it's like, oh, that's okay. I have enough time so to do what I have to do, and nobody knows. We know our beginning, but we don't know our last day. It could be in a couple of seconds. It could be tomorrow. It could be in a week, in a month, next year, but we don't know. And the fact that we treat our life like we're gods, that we're in control, we have this tendency to put things on the side. Well, like you were saying, oh, I can't wait to do this. I'll wait until I retired. I'll wait until this. I wait until that. And life goes on, and a lot of people at some point when they do actually retire, some of them realize, well, I don't have the energy anymore to do this.
Yes.
So that's true. Now or never, definitely. Uh, we have to take some risk, calculated risk, but we cannot put everything on the waiting list until the perfect moment comes. There will never be a perfect moment. Just like I was mentioning earlier, at some point we have to do ourselves the exercise. Is that good enough? The good enough moment? Yes, you have to take some risk, and there's some time, better time to do something and than other times, but we cannot push everything on the side on the waiting list like this. Then you're gonna
I
get
want I just want to finish this this interview with that. If you want to do something great, just do it with confidence. You know what is the risk? The risk is coming with a doubt. If you do something is not perfectly right, but you have confidence, that will work. If you do the most better things, but you have some doubt, you create risk and you create failure. So, to avoid the doubt and to avoid the risk, do it fast, very fast.
But when you say do it fast, this is my over analytic side of me that comes out. When you do it fast, the risk is for someone who has perfectionist tendencies is that I don't want to put out something that doesn't have any value. I want to put something out, something that's at least good enough. So
No, no, no,
when
no, no.
someone
You need, first of all, to put something, and after you have the feedback, why you don't have so much value, and you overcome that, and you make a better product. So you have the first version, the second version, and everything. Back in days, I launched a coaching program. I was launching a coaching program that was a mess. Why? Because I didn't know what to launch. I said, okay, I will help you something. And I start my program. That was a good program because on the session by itself, that was amazing, but that was disgusting because I don't have any structure.
okay.
And some people say, yes, you are a great coach. At this time, I was a coach, but right now I'm business architect. Is they say, but the structure is not clear. I say, okay. And I start to analyze and I put a structure. After someone say, yes, you have the structure, but I don't have materials. I say, okay. And I create a workbook. And after I start to crafting my offer, I'll say, okay, right now I understand what is a real program, what I need to have in this program, what was lacking on my program, and what people want. It's okay to launch something that not so great, but it's not okay to not improve. And you need to improve quickly to tackle this. And when you give someone something, they say, okay, you could do better. I want this. The next week you do that.
So you launch something and you put your ego on the side, knowing that with the feedback that you will have, you will improve what you launch.
Yes. And launch a lot of things like that. I launch some webinars. Yes, but you don't talk about that. Okay. I put on the same day. On the same day, I fix that. That's okay. My webinar will talk about that. And that's the reason why I'm getting better and better and better and better.
Oh, that was amazing, Jonas. That was really enlightening. The time we share regarding that, like I said earlier, there's no way that's gonna be the only episode. I have to bring you back for another episode to talk even more about other stuff.
For sure.
That was really, really interesting. Thank you for taking the time to share this with us, Jonas.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And I can't wait to see what will come next from you. And for those who are following this show, where can they follow and reach you?
Oh, on my social network, it's Jonas Diop, Diop, Jonas like Jonas Borges, Jonas DM, Jonas Diop DM on all social network, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it is, you will find me.
Good, cool. Well, thank you everyone for tuning today into the Unlock Potential. Join us next time as we uncover more stories of innovations and success. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. If you have any comments regarding what Jonas and I talked today, don't be afraid to put some comments there. And remember, every big journey begins with a small step. Let's take that first step together here at Unlock Potential. See you on the next episode, everyone. Ciao.
Bye-bye.